Hey G Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we have this cool umbrella here, and pretty much what this is a charging station or power strip. If you can see for the one that we got right here from this brand, and right here they do provide some specs and features about the product. So they mention how it does provide guys 100 watts, it has 4 different ports on here, it has a GaN technology, and they mention how it actually supports MacBook Pro 14-inch, but I do have a MacBook Pro 16-inch, which I will test out in a second. But you can see how it does provide a little stand to hold the product, which is really cool. But first I should open this up to show you guys what's included inside. So once you guys do open it, that is what the inside looks like. If you guys do take it out, once you guys do take it out, here's what the inside looks like. So we do have the charger, and underneath that we do have some more stuff. Let's take it all out. So let's do open it. Inside they do provide a cable for you to plug it in to actually use it. Inside they also provide guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And last thing inside right here, they do provide a stand for you guys to put the product on to prevent it from moving around when you guys do use it. And it does have a non-slip material on the bottom to prevent it from moving around when you guys do use it. And that is everything that's included in the package. Now let's show you guys what the product looks like. So let's do take it out. Once you guys do take it out, you can see right here we do have a wrapping. If you guys do slide it out, once you guys do slide it out, this is what the product looks like. So we do have the brand name. They mention how it does have the GaN technology to give you guys a fast charging speed at a safe speed with the built-in protection as well. And because the product it does have the GaN technology, it allows the product to be much smaller, if you can see. But the max power on here, it does provide guys up to 100 watts. And here we do have the indicator light to show you guys when it's on or off. On the back right here is where you can plug in cable to actually activate it. If you guys look at the back part right here, they do have the non-slip material to prevent it from moving around when you guys do use it. Or as I showed you guys earlier, you guys feel free to use a stand like this to hold it in as well, which is pretty nice. If you guys turn on this side, you can see right here we do have 2 USB-C option and 2 USB. I believe for both of them it does provide the power delivery option and the quick charging option to give you guys a faster charging speed. If you guys are curious about the specs in terms of how much power it can provide, they do provide that information right here. And that is everything that's included in the package. So whether if you guys want to put it flat down like this or use a stand, you do have those different options available. But what I'm doing right now is a plug-in cable to show you guys what it actually works when we do use it. So let's do open up. Let's plug this in. We'll plug this side onto the back. Once we do plug it in, you can see right here we do have the indicator light that pops on. So that is how I know when ready to start using it. So for this test, what I'm going to do is to test out the USB-C option to show you guys how much power it provides and when actually give you guys 100 watts. So for this test, I'm going to use this Anker cable that we do have that supports up to 100 watts. I'm going to use this USB-C tester right here. And we're going to plug it into my MacBook Pro 16-inch. And we'll plug it into my MacBook Pro that we have right here with a 16-inch. And when we do look at the battery percentage on here, it is 49%. So let's test it out. So what I'm going to do is plug this side in first, and other side I'm plugging in right here. Once we do plug it in, this side I'm plugging in right here. So try number 2 first. Once you guys do plug it in, that is how much power it provides. So right now providing 91.5. So it does provide guys very close to 100 watts. And obviously in order for us to maintain that power on here, you guys can only plug one of them at a time. If you guys do plug in more than one, like 4 devices at the same time, the charge that's on here will spread out between all 4 of them and won't give you guys that 91 watts or anywhere close to 100 watts when you guys do use it. But now let's unplug it and try the other USB-C option to see what happens. So it does provide you guys the same amount of power on here when you guys do use it. So it doesn't matter which one of the USB-C options you guys do use, both of them does provide you guys very close to 100 watts. Like I mentioned, if you guys do plug in more than one device at the same time, it does slow down the charge. Let me test it out to show you what I mean. So right here I do have my USB to lightning cable. If you guys do plug it in, other side I'm plugging into my phone. You can see it does work. Once we do plug in our phone, you can see how the number went down. And the reason why is because it spread the charge from the USB-C option to the USB option on the side. And it did went down a lot. You can see how it went from 91 watts to right now with the 62 watts. So it still provides you guys a lot of power, but doesn't provide you guys close to 100 watts. So you can see the product definitely does work when you guys do use it. But in order for you to get that max power on here, you guys are only plug in one at a time. So that's a quick little test to show you guys that it does work. So that is everything that's on the product. Now to unboxing and test the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this part, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys want to need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality charging station to charge like your laptop or any other device at the same time. So that way you guys don't have to buy like a separate wall charger for each different port. Then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.